What's going on, everybody? Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out 100% honest, no bullshit review of Ignite Nutrition's Amino Up. Ignite Nutrition is Martyn Ford's company. Martyn Ford used to be at 5% Nutrition during the Piana days. Martyn Ford is the actor, the big mother effer that you see in some of the movies, bald, tatted up, big dude. You can check him out on Instagram. Ignite Nutrition, the new brand trying to make waves here in the States. Amino Up, one of the first products that we actually reviewed from Ignite Nutrition. So today we want to talk to you guys about Amino Up on 5 different categories. First, the ingredient profile. What's in this product and how is it dosed? Second, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about the taste, which is fruit punch. Fourth, mixability, as well as show you a mixability test here on camera, the video. And then finally, we're going to talk about value on the product. So let's dive into this product. It is a 9.8 gram serving, which is very traditional for an amino product in today's market. So that's nothing crazy out of the line. We start with a BCAA matrix, which is 4 grams of leucine to 500 milligrams of isoleucine and valine. That's an 8:1:1 ratio. For me, I prefer the 2:1:1 ratio. It's been the one that's been studied. Now, there's no like stake in the ground saying it's the absolute best, but one thing too, leucine is a cheaper amino acid. So many companies will use a higher ratio and they'll say this is the activator to mTOR. It's going to increase muscle protein synthesis better than the 2:1:1. So they give you something like a 12:1:1 ratio. In reality, they're just doing it to save money. This is an 8:1:1 ratio. It is a bit on the high end. I would prefer to not go nothing over 4:1 typically. But if you are one of those people who like a heavier leucine dose, BCAA 8:1:1 is about as high as you should go. I think 10:1:1 and 12:1:1 is just marketing bullshit. 8:1:1 is super high. I would like to see this come down to a 4:1 to 2:1:1, but at the end of the day, it is a heavier dose of leucine, which some people believe in, which is until we get some more solidified studies, it's hard to buy into either side. You also get 1,500 milligrams of the remaining 6 EAA. So this is actually pretty good. So you're going to get 5 grams of BCAAs, and then you're going to get another 1.5 grams of EAA. So you actually have 6.5 grams of essential amino acids, which is kind of standard in the EAA world today. So the full spectrum of amino acids, it's a blend, so you don't know how much of each you're getting. But at the end of the day, the EAA blend doesn't concern me because there's no one out there that has an optimal EAA ratio and saying like this one needs to be to this. Like there's nobody out there that says that lysine should be this to histidine to tryptophan, etc. So, or tryptophan. So I mean, at the end of the day, a matrix or blend on the other 6 EAAs, I'm okay with. I'm not going to lose my mind on it. So 6.5 grams of EAAs with a heavy dose of leucine. So 4 grams of the 6.5 is actually at leucine. So you're really only getting 2.5 grams of the other 8 essential amino acids. This also has an electrolyte matrix. Again, another proprietary blend, another blend of 1 milligram or 1,000 milligrams, 1 gram. At the end of the day, again, I'm not super concerned about these, like magnesium citrate, calcium citrate, potassium chloride, sodium citrate, sodium glyphosate, glycerphosphate, a bunch of different ingredients in this for electrolytes. This is what's cool about some of these new intra-workouts nowadays, is that they're more than just EAAs. They actually have electrolyte blends, they have performance blends, they have pump blends. But at the end of the day, this is a pretty standard EAA. It's a heavy dose of leucine. It's okay. Again, I will say this, in terms of the BCAA ratio, I'd like to see that come down. But it's not a 10:1:1, it's not a 12:1:1, so they're at the absolute borderline for me here at FI, though, in terms of how much I want to go. Ideally for me, 4:1, 2:1:1, but again, if you are somebody looking for that heavier dose of leucine, this would be exactly what you're looking for. In terms of effectiveness with amino acids, you kind of look at 2 different things, especially this one. One, the reduction in delayed onset muscle soreness. Now, again, an 8:1:1, for me, I'm an advanced lifter, so I don't necessarily have a ton of muscle soreness. I don't have that lactic acid buildup like some of the beginners do. So if you're a beginner watching this video, you're probably still going to have muscle soreness. This is not going to alleviate it completely. Lactic acid sucks. It hurts, and it takes a while for your body to get used to it. But it'll help speed up your recovery process. So if you don't take this, it's going to take you a little bit longer to recover, a little bit longer to feel comfortable back in the gym. If you do take this, it should speed it up, and you get back in the gym pretty quickly. The second thing I look at in this is electrolyte matrix. Like, does this hydrate you? Does this give you prolonged endurance? Does this keep you ready to go in the gym? And for us, at 1 gram, it's not bad. Like, you look at some of the electrolytes on the market today, some are dosed higher, some are dosed lower. This is right in the middle. So this is a pretty standard EAA in terms of effectiveness and electrolytes. Nothing crazy out of the world, nothing crazy unique about it. It's a pretty safe standard amino acid product. In terms of flavor, fruit punch, a pretty standard fruit punch. Fruit punch is fruit punch. Fruit punch is fruit punch. Nothing out of this world. It tastes good. If you like fruit punch, you're going to like it. There's nothing unique about it per se, and there's nothing bad about it. So it's an average tasting fruit punch that we're totally cool with. And if you know what fruit punch tastes like, you'll know exactly what this tastes like before even trying the product. In terms of mixability, I mentioned earlier, it's just shy of 10 grams in total. Amino acids are not soluble in water, so you're going to have some residue. You're going to have a little bit sticking to the side of the shaker cup. You're going to see in the video that there's cloudiness. There is some dye to this as well, so you can see that it's actually colored like red fruit punch. You're going to see some foam on top. That's all going to be typical with amino acids typically. Now, the color is not typical. Now, with a dye, you're going to get some color, and some people don't like that. Some of the amino acids now on the market are clear. But you're going to have residue because amino acids are just not soluble in water. They don't mix really well in water. Now, they're trying to change that, but most places are like, you know what, the little bit of residue that you get, most people don't notice that. You just shake up your shaker cup and go. So at the end of the day, we were still impressed with the mixability on this. Nothing poor about it by any means, nothing amazingly great. Like, it doesn't come out super clear. So, but again, you're not going to find that with amino acid product. In terms of value, this is a 30 serving container for 35 bucks. Not bad value, actually. So we typically look at about $1 to $1.50 per serving now in amino acids. Again, this is an 8-1-1 ratio, so it's a little bit cheaper for them to make because leucine, again, is the cheapest of the three BCAAs. But 35 bucks, I think 30 to 35 bucks for 30 servings in EAA products nowadays is probably standard. Now, if you have a product that has things like carbs, etc., in it, it's going to demand a higher price tag, which is justified. So 35 bucks for 30 servings. It's definitely worth it. It's a cool new brand by Martyn Ford. It's a cool new opportunity for people to get out there and support his brand and support this brand. And it's something different. It's a brand that's new, so you have a chance to try something new. If you want to do that, look below for a purchase link to purchase the product and check to see if there's a coupon code to save you a few dollars on this product as well. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button here below to stay up to date with all Ignite Nutrition reviews. Check out our podcast. It's called Be Informed, Live Fit. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, YouTube, Google Podcasts, FM Player, and FitnessInformer.com, featuring awesome guests like Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Branch Warren, and many, many more. And for this full in-depth review, more reviews, rankings, huge supplement news and deals, fitness plans, and nutrition plans, visit us on our official website. We're at FitnessInformant.com.